Today we'll talk about jojoba. Jojoba in English, in Arabic we call it jojoba. It's this plant or this tree or shrub even, it's native to America, to Sonora Desert between United States and Mexico, south of United States, south of California and north of Mexico. It's native to America, extracted the oil from jojoba seeds to treat sores and wounds centuries ago. This is the Native American. In 1970, it was the beginning of collection and processing of these seeds. 71, jojoba oil discovered for application in the cosmetics and other industries. So the importance of this plant appears in 1970s. Today, around 40,000 acres of jojoba in southwestern USA, much of the jojoba worldwide due to its ability to survive in a desert environment. Now, this is the jojoba. The scientific name, Sumendicia chinensis. It's a perennial woody shrub grown primarily in the desert region of the southwestern United States, Sonora Desert, and northwest Mexico. This is the plant. Now, it's a woody evergreen shrub, grows to a height of around 10 to 15 feet. If we want to look at the plant and to describe it, the leaves are opposite, oval, gray-green, and have a waxy cuticle that reduce moisture losses or transpiration. It has a deep taproot system up to 10 meters. Now, jojoba is usually dioecious. Dioecious means that we have two trees, male trees and female trees. Female flowers are small while male flowers are larger, both as a cluster at nodes, and pollination occurs via wind or insect, so it's mostly cross-pollination. The fruit is a green capsule which includes up to 3 seeds. It's look like the hazelnut أو الزيتون. When ripe بالشكل طبعا. When ripe, the capsule split and reveal the seeds, which is brown, wrinkled, and has the size of small olives. Here's the pictures of the fruit and the seeds. Climate. It's best to areas that are frost-free and isn't grow in North Midwest in the States, and it's grow in Jordan. We try it here. In Just University, we have around 10,000 shrubs or trees, and in different parts in Mafraq near Queen Alia Airport, also there is some plantation. The frost lead to reduced yield. Jojoba plant is very tolerant to high temperature, so it's native to desert. For the soil, most wild jojoba population occurs on a coarse, light or medium texture soil of pH 5 to 8. If you want to prepare the seeds for germination, the jojoba seeds planted either directly by seeding or by transplanting seedling to the field. Germination of the seeds at the beginning in sand or soil. Emergence occurred after 2 to 3 weeks, and the seedlings are ready for transplanting when they are 6 to 12 inches. Jojoba planted or transplanted to the field when the soil temperatures reaches around 70 Fahrenheit. Methods and rate of seeding: 1 inch deep, space between rows is depend on the way of harvesting. Most not wet soils and requires around 3 weeks for emergence. It's affected by several diseases. On poorly drained soil, jojoba is susceptible to fungal wilt, including verticillium, fusarium, and phytophthora. Insects and other predators. Also, more than 100 species of insects have been identified on jojoba. It's an oil crop, so moss is susceptible. It's uh, preferable to insects. For harvesting, all seeds on jojoba shrub don't mature at the same time. Hand, more selective raw fruit harvesting equipment is adapted, but nowadays mainly in our area by hand. Drying and storing. Jojoba seeds that direct to around 10% moisture and protected from pest damage will keep to several years. So moisture content should be less than 10%. Yield is around 300 to 800 pound per acre. And you remember we mentioned that the acre, how much, and also how the pound, around 450 gram. Now, for jojoba oil, they call it green gold. Jojoba seed contains a light gold colored liquid wax ester, which is the primary storage lipid of the plant. Up to 50% of the seed's dry weight is oil. The physical properties of jojoba oil: high viscosity, high stability, and low volatility, affected by temperature up to 570 Fahrenheit, so it's stable. The extracted oil is relatively pure, non-toxic, and resistant to rancidity, contain no cholesterol or triglyceride. Jojoba oil contains many important nutrients such as vitamin E and B complex and the mineral silicon, copper, zinc, and iodine. Several uses, especially in cosmetics, for hair care products, as you can see. The oil can be used as an antifoam agent in antibiotics production as a treatment for skin disorders, cancers, food cancers, for example. Other uses include making candles, fire retardants, leather industry. Now, after extraction of the oil, the meal for animals contain up to 30% protein, but unfortunately it contains a toxic compound called simondicine, make it currently hazardous.